Okay guys, we just finally made it here at the trailhead of Ancient Lakes. I got a couple miles to hike in and we'll get set up and then have a campfire. Ooh, just saw a jackrabbit run by. That was cool. It's a beautiful place. But yeah, this is Ancient Lakes, Washington. It is just off of Quincy and George, Washington. It's about 2 to 2.5 miles in, and we'll get there and find a nice little spot to camp, and then that's it. Everybody say hello to Charles.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
We're doing well. This is Charles' very first time really backpacking, and we're backpacking in eastern Washington, a place called Ancient Lakes. It's a beautiful area. We're just over by George / Quincy, Washington. It's about a 3-hour drive from Seattle. It's pretty cool out here. Thankfully, we did not hike in the heat. It's late evening, and we're going to be avoiding all of that.
Timing really worked out.
It did. It's going to be over 90 tomorrow and close to 100, which is something you don't get very often in western Washington, where we're from. It's going to be fun. Unfortunately, we can't swim in the lake. Non-potable water. That's probably got pesticides from the agricultural land just above Babcock Bench. Yeah. Hello. Oh, look at that. Cool. Aggressive stance, you think?
We had a horse, a couple horses. That would be.
If you had a what?
If we had horses, that would be a cool way to do.
I have never ridden a horse.
Me neither.
I thought about trying to ride a horse to the Pacific Crest Trail instead of hiking it. That'd be kind of interesting.
Can you do that?
Yeah, and I know that you can also bike pack the Arizona Trail. That's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
That's where you go from the basically entire state of Arizona, north-south, through the Grand Canyon, down to Mexico. That's a 500 some odd mile journey. That's a trail that I'd have on my bucket list. Because you know how I love me my Grand Canyon.
You are a Grand Canyon guy.
Hey, yep. Now guys, all this brush we're going by, perfect place for ticks.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the long.
And that's why we're wearing long pants, gentlemen. And then when we get all settled, we'll do a tick check, obviously, because frightening experience when I was a kid. We went to Moses Lake potholes, came back, and everybody had a tick but me. In fact, my sister had one right at the base back of her skull. Big, fat, gnarly one. Took the doctor forever to get rid of it. But these ticks would drop off my docks all the time. Oh, another beetle. Check him out, guys. We almost stepped on him. See ya, beetle. I think that because we came down with it being pretty late in the evening, that the rattlesnakes have moved away from the trail side.
Oh dear.
Guys, well, that was pretty cool seeing that deer, huh?
What?
That was pretty cool seeing that deer.
Yeah, that was cool.
So I've seen roadrunners, at least I think they're roadrunners, a jackrabbit, a couple of really big sized beetles, one that even got an aggressive stance towards us, which was kind of cool, a lot of dragonflies, and a deer. What do you think, was that muley or blacktail?
I think that was a blacktail.
I'll have to do my research, and maybe I'll pop that into video. But yeah, look at this, guys. See, me coming out here was what got me into wanting to go to the Grand Canyon. It's just beautiful. Now, of course, we have the Columbia River back behind us. However, it ain't no Grand Canyon. It ain't no Colorado River. It's just a really beautiful area with these really old basaltic flows that got completely demolished by that massive flood from Lake Missoula when the last of the ice ages. God, can you imagine if you're here seeing that massive flood? That'd have been so awesome. And that is what a coulee is basically ancient waterfalls. And this area has tons of them. Frenchman, Moses, this one right here. You have, of course, Grand Coulee, or the Grand Coulee Dam is. That's more north of us. But collectively, this whole area is also known as a Scablands. Interesting name, huh? Okay. Gotta get to our campsite before it gets too dark. See you when you get there. So guys, we may be camping here in this spot with a view of the lake and the waterfall.
You didn't get me in it.
There's Charles. Hey guys, this evening we've been sitting at a campfire, drinking some kava tea, had good pork tenderloin. Oh my god, was it good. And we're being serenaded by, what's it, Charles?
It's called Paradiso.
Paradiso, over at the Gorge Amphitheater. So we're seeing the laser shows, we're seeing boom, 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 all that kind of stuff. It's pretty awesome. Having a great time.
Good morning, guys. It's almost 9 o'clock. Pretty long night. It took a long time to fall asleep with that concert going off on the other side. Oh, I'm tired. It should be fine. We're going to take our time and explore slowly all day. We're staying here another night. It should be pretty fun. We're about to have some breakfast, and I will see you in a little bit. Guys, this is where we camped at. Could not ask for a better campsite. Wow. Looks all our neighbors have left. I do believe all our neighbors have left. Cool. Okay guys, we're going to start walking some trails here. First we're going to try to walk over to that waterfall, then get on top of it and climb all the way to the top of that. And then obviously get back down here, and there's all these trails around here, lakes that we're going to walk around and just play around and have a good time. It's about what time? 10? Probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock. It's definitely warm. It's in the high 80s already. Sweating, but that's good. Man, that lake, I mean, if it like wasn't, you know, had pesticides in it, that'd be an awesome lake to go swim in. It looks mighty inviting. But I'm not inclined to get sick. So a bit of a steep decline to get down to the lake level. But that's okay. We got plenty of time. We're here for another day. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, look at that lake. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's like an oasis out here, but can't swim in it.
Oasis of pesticides.
Yeah, exactly. What am I? They're all in the shallow part.
That's a little bad.
That's definitely a trout right there. Look at that. It's just so beautiful, man. Good morning, everyone. It is morning of day 3. After getting to those waterfalls yesterday, I didn't record much, basically because I was extremely dehydrated and did not feel well. Got back to camp, tried to get my core down, didn't really work very well. We ended up having to hike out and get more water because we were completely out of water. And then we stood in the shade or sat in the shade for, I don't know, like an hour and a half and just kind of, you know, drank the water so we can get ready to come back here. And I had a good meal last night, rice and tortellini, etc., etc. And we're getting ready to head on out of here.